Good Friday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Friday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state? Right now, absolutely nothing. We are nice and clear. And if we go in and see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., well, right now we do in fact have some rainfall and some snowfall going on. Rainfall going on up here at the coastal New England areas, going on in North Carolina, Virginia, maybe going on in a little bit of Kentucky, Kansas, some snowfall or some rainfall going on over here inside of Minnesota, with some snowfall going on up here in the Dakotas, the Rockies, going on over here in the northern Rockies as well. Now, if we go on and look at our cloud cover right now seems to be relatively calm and relatively out of most of our hair, but there is some in the Tri-County, some inside of the PD areas, and some inside the very far upstate right now. For our cloud cover for the future, go on and push this forward, and you can definitely see not a whole lot of cloud cover. Even as you go into around 4 p.m., this is, go all the way to 7 p.m., you see some, but it's definitely not a whole lot. Get to around 12 a.m., that's when we start to see some of that cloud cover start to build, is once we get towards tonight. Current temperatures right now, seems like most of us are inside of the high 60s, low 70s, 69 in Somerville, 70, Charleston, 71 in Beaufort, 70 Hilton Head Island, 69 all from Conway down to Georgetown. We see around 71 in Columbia, even around 72 in Hartsville, 72 Lancaster, 70 Spartanburg, Gaffney, 69 Clemson, 70 Anderson. So we definitely are in there in terms of the high 60s and low 70s. Air quality right now, most of us inside that moderate area, but a good amount of us inside the good. So if you're not in the yellow, you're in the good category, meaning you have nothing to worry about. But if you're in the yellow, if you're outside for long periods of time, just make sure that you are keeping an eye on that air quality and making sure it's not getting too bad. High temperatures for today, seeming like most of us are going to be at the 90s for today. We're talking about 89 in Greenville, 90 Spartanburg, 89 Rock Hill, 93 Columbia, 92 Orangeburg, 92 Moncks Corner, Walterboro, 89 in Charleston, 88 Georgetown, 82 Myrtle Beach, 90 Florence, Dillon. So yeah, we're gonna 100% be in those 90s today, almost statewide, except for the coastal areas and a little bit of the upstate. Winds for today are honestly going to be pretty calm as well, so that wind is not going to bring us any sort of relief, with those gusts only getting up to around 15 miles per hour or so. Rainfall is not expected at this time, so we don't have to worry about any sort of rainfall, but definitely still do need the rainfall due to the drought. For the crazy score, we're at a 29. If you have no idea what the crazy score is, it is a score that we see how active our conditions are throughout the state, and right now, like I said, we're at a 29. Why? Well, it's mainly because, number one, we still are seeing some elevated to critical fire weather conditions, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Also, it's going to be completely dry, very warm, like it to even hot, and mostly sunny skies. So, I think the main reason just that fire weather concern that really pushes the score up. SPC outlook, thunderstorms are not expected for today. But here's the fire weather right here. You can see in the upstate, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Gaffney, these areas over here should not be burning anything. Should not be burning anything as we get into today. Just because, well, you have elevated fire weather conditions. Everybody else that's not inside the orange, I wouldn't recommend to burn either. But if you do plan to, just make sure that you are careful and make sure that you are not going on and, kind of like just not paying attention to it, or just being lackluster with it and just not really doing anything with it and just kind of just letting it do its own thing. Make sure that you are aware of what you're burning and make sure that you are aware of, the control of the situation. Because if it does get out of control and the fire grows larger, we could be talking about it could spread a little bit because it's so dry and the area is so susceptible to fire danger. Now, for excessive rainfall, we're also good here, so we don't have to worry about that. Any sort of flash flooding. So let's go and look at the models. Models not going to really show too much, but 8 a.m. going all the way through 9 to 11, nice and dry. All the way through, we get to around 6 p.m., still nothing. Get to 7 p.m., 8 p.m. though. You see like that little drizzle right there off the coast of Georgetown, but that goes away and nothing else to say. So, yeah, no accumulation, that little shower that we just saw over there near Georgetown, it may not even be there by the time we get there. And that's all I have to say. So make sure that if you have not hit the like button yet, go in and do so. Also hit the subscribe button if you're new. We're at 728, trying to get to 800. Share with your friends, family members, acquaintances, people that you don't talk to regularly, because it's free. Like, will not cost you a dime. It will not cost you a single penny. Also, not quite sure if I'll be here tonight. 9 o'clock p.m., I'll go in and put something in the community tab if I am, or if I'm not. Make sure that you're keeping an eye out on that. And for the most part, if I'm not here tonight, I'll be back tomorrow morning with your Saturday morning forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Friday.